guys, welcome back to a brand new video, and today I'm very excited because we're going to be doing something new. Yes, something other than just guides and gameplay and whatnot. This is something that I'm very excited about because number one, I'm getting the community involved, I'm working with someone that I truly look up to, and it's something that I think is just a really awesome idea. So let me just start off with kind of a little intro. I thought of this idea of box reviews as a series, and at first I was just going to release it by myself, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to really need some exposure for this to work. I'm going to need a lot of people sending me their boxes and stuff like that. So I reached out to someone that I look up to as a YouTuber, a Puzzle & Dragons player, and that is Puzzle Boss. Puzzle Boss Guides. He is a very well-known YouTuber and someone I personally look up to. And, you know, I messaged him over Facebook and was like, hey, I have this idea. I'd love to do a little mini collaboration with you to make this work. And he was really cool about it. He's a really awesome guy. He was very accepting, very welcoming, and it was just awesome. It was really awesome for me. So, we're doing a little mini collab, as I said, and the way it's going to work is we have a joint email account to where we're asking you guys to send your boxes in. Those boxes are going to be reviewed by either Puzzle Boss or me, just kind of luck of the draw sort of thing. And we get a lot of submissions so far, so you know, we probably won't be able to review everybody, and hopefully we keep getting submissions from you, and you know, you never know. I'm going to be hopefully posting 2 to 3 of these videos every week. Sorry, I'm going to get rid of that little bar in the bottom. Hold on. Alright. Sorry about that. I'm going to fix that. Got sidetracked. But hopefully I will be able to do 2 to 3 videos per week for you guys, having to do with box reviews. That's kind of my goal. I know Puzzle Boss is doing one every Saturday, but I'm going to be kind of scattered around and hopefully posting a lot. So always check back to my channel, subscribe so that you know whenever I do upload one, and maybe you'll make it. I mean, hopefully I'll be able to review a lot of you guys. Alright, so now kind of the technical thing. Puzzle Boss has made a few videos prior kind of explaining the instructions. Some have changed, so I'll review it a little bit right here. But the main thing I do want to talk about is if you guys want to send in your box, send us a screenshot, basically however big your box is, and basically you're going to have to change your order to ATT, otherwise we will not be accepting your submission. Currently, we didn't tell you guys kind of early enough for this amount of submissions we got prior to Puzzle Boss's original introduction, so we're going to let it slide for this episode, but from here on out, we're going to need you to place your order on ATT. So those of you who are in our first episodes for Puzzle Boss and I's videos, congrats, you kind of lucked out. But so yeah, if you guys have already sent them in and you did not do that, feel free to resend them so that we can look at your boxes. So let's dive right into this. Hopefully this will help those of you out who sent them. Alright, so I'm looking at this box, and the first thing I see up top is Leyland. She is a Fire Chinese god, if you did not know, and I'm seeing some potential here. So the ultimate evo for Leyland is Fire Light. That is an attacker as well, so god attacker. To Leyland's left, I see Red Odin here. He's a very, very rare special god that you are very fortunate to have, actually, because he's also an attacker. Once you know, evolve him, add some Tamadras to him to get his awoken skills, he's going to be a very viable sub for your Leyland team. So I definitely recommend that to you. To Leyland's right, we also see Ares, another very, very powerful fire attacker type. And, you know, I am going to need you to, you know, max evolve this whole team, of course. But he has some of the highest attack in the whole game. So you're going to have a pretty high damage team right here. So, yeah. To the right of Ares, you see this Dino Rider here. He is another fire attacker, actually. So you kind of really did get lucky with your roles here. And you kind of have a dream team for a Leyland team. You know, there's a couple subs that you could put in there, but for now, I think that's a really nice setup. Once that's, you know, ultimate evoed and all that good stuff, max leveled, max awoken, all that, that's a really, really good setup for you, and that could take you really far into the game free. So, hopefully, you don't mind using her and practice, you know, matching her leader skill in Endless or other dungeons or whatever you need to do, because she's going to be a very viable leader to pursue. As far as your last slot, I know I only filled like 3 slots out of 4, so you could do anything that pretty much boosts attack, boosts fire orbs, anything like that should work really well for you. Alright, so looking at the bottom, I see that you have a Lubu. It looks like you have a Lubu team. I see Vampire, Fallen Angel, Lucifer. They're evolved, and you know Lubu has been worked on. So if you guys can see, that's right there. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't pursue him too much until you can maybe get a couple more subs for him. Until then, I'd kind of switch your focus over to this Leyland team up here. I think that could really be beneficial for you. You said you wanted a way to beat Zeus and Hera, and I think that Leyland team I just said should have no problems. So yeah, good luck to you, Free. As far as the rest of your box goes, I really don't see too much else that I can help you out with. But yeah, maybe as you get better, you can resend your box, and maybe you'll get reviewed again. Let's move on to our next review. Alright, here we got Pharan, I think. I'm going to pronounce it like that. Sorry if I like butcher some of your names, but I'll do my best. First thing I noticed is this Red Sonja up here. It's plus 145, so you're getting close to 297. Congratulations on that. I also see a Leyland, so that is to the Fiery Grass Ultimate Evolution, so that's good as well. But as far as your fire section goes, that's pretty much all I have to say. You do have a duplicate Leyland, which is kind of cool, and you actually have like a lot of fox monsters. Like, I mean, Catwoman's a cat, but you have Mitsuzuki and a couple fox girls over here. That's kind of cool. But yeah, sidetracked. Let's move on to your next attribute. Here we got our blues. The first thing that stands out to me is the fact that you have 2 Blue Sonjas, but I am going to have to say that you are lacking some subs, my friend. I mean, Blue Sonja is an amazing sub on a Blue Sonja team, but you're missing some other stuff, you know, stuff like Viper Rochi, Karn, and most importantly, Blue Odin. So, if you didn't know, I actually rolled that last Godfest. I rolled a Blue Sonja, so I'll make some gameplays out of that, hopefully pretty soon. And, but yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about your water section. I would focus on some of your other team builds until you can get the subs needed for that team. Alright, so this is your grass section, and the first thing that I really see that stands out to me is Kushinada Hime, Kushinada, whatever you want to call her. But she's going to be very useful to you. She is very versatile lead because she has, you know, plenty of colors that you can stick on there. Stuff with maybe high HP, high attack, you know, the kind of stuff you're going to want to put on there. So you could definitely pursue that. And I think you could have some great success with that. Moving on to the next section, we have your light section, I believe. Here we go. So I don't see much in this section. I do see Ra, but it doesn't look like you've worked on him at all, so I'd recommend doing that. I mean, you could get a ton of damage off of him, especially when you ultimate evo him to the light version. You're going to get that 49 times if you can match every single orb, and if you practice with him, you're going to get really good at it. You're going to be able to clear tons of dungeons, trust me. I use Ra a lot, so yeah. Alright, your last section, Dark. And something that really stands out to me, I think this is going to be my best advice for you, Pharan, and I have found, if you haven't built it already, a very, very nice Pandora team. So, first off, please max awaken your Pandora. It's killing me to see it at 3 awakened skills. But honestly, I just recommend max awakening her ASAP. I'm going to just say that you recently acquired her, and that's your excuse, but anyway, please do awaken her as soon as possible. That's kind of needed for this team. But here's how it's going to go. Alright, so here's Pandora here, for those of you who don't know. I'm going to circle it with my mouse. But these 2 monsters right here, we have Duke Vampire Lord, I believe, and then Chaos Dragon Knight. These 2 are some quick orb changes. So if you can max skill these guys, either one would be great on your team. You can pick either. Looks like Vampire is a little bit higher level, but whichever one's a higher skill level, I'd put on there for now. Alright, the other thing I want you to put on there is Fallen Angel Lucifer. He has some Dark Row enhances, which is very, very useful, and he makes Dark Orbs plus, so that's kind of needed on your Pandora team. Now, I'm actually going to scroll back up to your original fire section, so give me a second to do that. Alright, almost, there we go. Here's your fire section. We have Red Sonja. Definitely put that on the team. I'm going to show you why in a second, but it has to do with their skill, being that her skill changes the whole board to fire and dark. I'm going to scroll back down to your dark section now, and I see immediately that you have a Hanzo. That's awesome. I mean, you can pop Hanzo, which his skill is to change fire to dark orbs, and you get a full board of dark. You combine that with Fallen Angel Lucifer's skill down here, and you get a full board of dark that has plus orbs. So that's going to give you a ton of damage combined with Pandora's leader skill, and you're going to have a ton of fun with that team. You're going to be able to get tons of like high damage gameplays, and I think that is probably the best advice I can give you. Yeah, that is his last section, and that is the last review I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be sticking to 2 to 3 boxes per video, but yeah. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Thank you to all of you who have recently found my channel through Puzzle Boss. Thank you to Puzzle Boss once again for giving me this opportunity. Make sure you guys like and subscribe so that you guys, especially subscribe so that you guys know when my box review videos and other videos come out, to check to see if you have made the videos. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. Thank you very much for watching.